Dick can just call because he just came online. Fucking just added on. Whatever. Otto can come too.
It's fine.
All right, kids. It's roll call.
Hey.
A rural call?
I already,
I
say
already got it.
that?
That's in my quotes. It's been there for like 5 years.
Shut up.
I love
Shut
how
up.
distant that was. Just shut up.
Water. All right.
I don't care what's in your fucking quotes, Bree.
No, Icky, baby, I just wanted you to look up to me for once. Anyway, so where we left off, we decided to take pause so that Sal could go take a nappy.
Alright. That's the reason. Fuck you.
But last time on Card Games Rural, the decision was made to go visit with Omega, and then additionally reconvene to further agree on a plan on what to do about the town and also the beasts.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Indeed.
Do we have recording started? Hi. Alright, let's get a
Desperate screech.
Let me get a song here.
Thomas is on the move.
Where are they
Just
going?
positioning him.
What are you up to, buddy?
Nothing.
Not
I
me.
have my doubts about you, Lemons.
What?
Who are you? Not me.
Well, I'm gonna eat some nuts.
You
Fun
do
Henderson.
that.
Alright.
Nuts.
So, it is a couple. Let's see, what the would be. Oh, that was also fucking February 7th. Okay.
Yeah, it was directly after all of the shenanigans. and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We had a
And then
meeting.
you all wanted to wait until it was safely morning before heading out. Correct?
Yes.
And it would also give time for Sal to take a nappy nap.
And Sal has been able to take his slumber,
Mhm.
and people who are upstairs can roll a perception.
Oh yeah.
Is it the perception to see Sal's boner?
What
No?
So I'm done with sessions forever, by the way.
what time? What time is he taking his nappy nap?
Isn't this 5
Well, he
a.m.?
would have. I would say you guys have probably had it's probably the 8th, so overnight.
So this is
So
5.
it's just a normal sleep. Like he slept.
Yes, this is a normal sleep. And that also gave people a day to recover whilst plans were made.
You guys hear me chewing?
Hmm?
You can't hear me chewing, right?
Good.
Do I need to roll for nightmares to restore my willpower?
Both people with nightmares must
No,
roll for
who gets my worm?
Ah, that's true. Go ahead
Tomo.
and roll even or odd. Nat is even.
Tomo is odd.
Although I believe we're kind of doing a back and forth at the moment where whenever Nat finds it,
The
it's
worm
very
chooses
important
where the
Tomo.
worm goes. Nat is even, Tomo is odd. Nat, you don't have dreams.
Well,
You awake strangely refreshed, but also unnerved.
I love it.
You don't remember going to sleep? You
oh,
remember hearing some strange backwards noise in your head, and then you woke up. And there's no one in the room with you. You feel refreshed, and there's a small pile of goo in the corner.
That'll be fun to explain to Danny, seeing as how we're sharing a room together.
That's why Bastet was in there, because there's 2 dreams to eat.
Oh, yeah, I mean, dang.
You and Danny discuss in the morning, and she says, "So this was weird. I woke up, and I don't remember going to sleep."
I'm pretty sure it's common knowledge that Sal's creature does that now, right?
Nonetheless, Theo, Natalie, both of you being upstairs, you awake, and a little later while you are getting ready for the day, you just hear from Sal's room, "Fuck!"
Oh.
Just a loud enunciation.
Hmm.
Lemons, the bird. That's really gross.
What,
I'm
Star
drooling
was
over
hanging
you.
out?
I take it Danny's fucked off at this point.
Danny is
I wish you,
there.
I
I'll
bet
track
you
her. I
Nat
have
wishes
her
she
token.
fucked on.
Oh,
Hey.
No, it is probably about, I would say, 7. I responded to Danny. There's Danny.
hey.
Danny is passed out on the floor.
Nice. Right, she passed out on the comfy ass bed Theo and Nat made for.
We made her a beautiful nest.
Well, how many rolls how many successes did you get?
6.
We got
Damn.
6.
Yeah, she's nuzzled in that shit. She's fucking out.
Ah, yes.
I got a 6 success dead.
Natalie feels real proud.
Yep.
She's like face.
Was that an RP?
Yeah, that was an RP that happened.
The diamonds had a chat.
She's like slightly face down and to the side, and it like limbs are thrown all over the place. There's one that's just kind of hanging outside of the nest. But yeah, you guys here. Sal, what do you do?
No, stop. Don't do this.
You're like,
Uh,
knock knock. You okay in there, man?
That's it.
eh.
100% okay.
Absolutely positively.
Absolutely positatiously.
Sure. Hey, Sal. You know what time it is?
Yeah, sure. Go for it. I'm not
Oh.
wrong.
Sal, go ahead.
I'm gonna roll.
How far?
I'm gonna roll, but I'm gonna give myself a minus for just waking up and having other things on his mind.
Watch him beat it.
Activate empathy laser. Yeah.
Okay, Inky.
You're not Charlie.
It's only a baby success over
Is
his.
there a slug on Danny's face?
No.
You guys
No,
left
no.
Danny, dreaming Danny unattended.
Oh no!
And now she dies.
No!
No,
No!
she's hot.
No, you don't know. You don't know.
Are other people on a screen that isn't the main screen?
We're on the.
I'm still on the house.
Oh,
Fuck. Refresh me.
me.
we're in the upstairs.
Andersky.
Yes. Hello, Nick.
Hello, what's been happening?
Nothing
Well,
much. We just
Sal
started.
just
Yeah.
died.
Okay.
I rolled in.
Well-
Bye, Sal.
Uh,
Goodbye,
It is.
Sal.
It's the morning after the meeting that we had. It is early in the morning. Everyone is sort of getting up and getting ready, and Sal made a big loud noise.
Oh,
Okay, I can see people's rooms now.
all right, Theo. You make your empathy over Sal. Sal, what is Theo getting right now?
Sal is What was the question that they asked?
Said, "You all right in there, man?" And Sal's like, "Yep."
He's all right, but he clearly doesn't want to say something.
Well, okay.
Look, man, what happens in a guy's bedroom? That's all I have to say.
Hey, what's going on?
Get that empathy rat out of here.
Sal yelled fuck at the top of his lungs, and Theo's quizzing him on it.
So it's fine.
Hey, Sal.
Oh god.
That is the correct answer.
That's it. Kill them.
Wait, what you fucking?
What?
What?
Excuse me.
Huh?
The people I fuck are none of your business.
Okay, that's cool. Why are you making loud noises? It's like 5 a.m. in the morning.
Because I'm getting ready to exercise, work out.
That's not how you do that, man.
Well, you don't. Well, Theo, I mean, I'm just saying, if we both looked in a mirror, who would know how working out works? That case.
Fight you
Why are
right
you
now.
talking to us through the door?
Look, man. He opens
Weirdo.
the door. I'm fine.
You want me to roll something?
Don't roll something. Hey, put those dice away, Cheney.
Oh,
You hear the sound of rolling dice.
Curses.
Wait,
Rattle, rattle, rattle.
so do you fuck somebody?
But that is none of your business.
You just
Put
I don't
those
know.
dice away.
I don't know, it just... Oh my god, Janie.
Sal, go ahead and roll a resolve composure for me, please.
Tell me.
I don't know, just your phrasing of that just seems really too specific.
Your phrasing. Shut up.
Oh wow, how long did it take you to think of that one?
Look, man. Again, I did you a favor back there. Points at your room.
What?
Just saying. Who's fucking?
What do you mean? What? What are you talking about?
I Give me a second. I have to write something.
About that resolve composure. Look at that, 0 success.
One sec.
Everyone's standing outside Sal's room and they hear tippity tapper from inside.
Look, close this door. There's nothing happening in there.
Don't look in here.
I'm writing a novel with my mind. Just kidding. Anyways, my cat. Better tend to that.
Hey.
It's fine.
No.
I'm petting too loudly to hear you.
Okay, well, are you good? When you're done petting, how about you talk to everyone about whatever you're thinking about,
This
okay?
isn't fair. This isn't fair. I can't just punch you when I have a problem. Heart shouldn't be allowed to read people.
You threw a book at me when you had a problem.
That's not legally allowed.
Then talk to Sal about it. He's making up for his past sins.
That's not how this works. He grumbles.
So enjoy petting your slimy cat. We'll talk downstairs.
No, slime. You're not sliming me, pets.
Slime comes off on your hand.
It's fine. I can see those Z's from here. That is honestly such an adorable little.
Nick, go ahead and roll resolve composure for me, please.
Gotcha. Holy fuck! What the hell? All right.
Tomo, you don't need a eldritch dream-eating god to make your dreams soft.
Damn, you are your own Eldritch Dreaming God.
Can I keep this up tonight, please?
Oh, you deserve it,
yes.
honestly.
I had one good session where it didn't happen.
You get all your willpower back.
Oh yeah.
And
Give
then
me
you
that
also,
shit.
Softest dreams.
you also wake up to... Oh, go ahead.
I don't have any willpower to replenish because it's already all there. Oh, fucker.
You also wake up to the sound of thumping on your door as Cheney kicks it as she walks by.
Fucking gets his stuff and like opens the door real fast. Like what's going on?
Morning.
Sal waves.
Sal books it downstairs.
Doesn't look at Theo.
You get a confused Tomo because the way she was like knocking on the door seemed a little bit like aggressive for what was actually happening.
It's
Tomo
changed.
takes out his gun and starts firing.
To be honest, he probably had it like the muzzle in his hand, so he's
Oh,
just
God.
like,
That's
Like,
why
I'm
he slept so
fucking-
well. He was cuddling it.
Oh,
like I'm fucking ready. No.
I mean, just like too much wine. Doesn't work anymore, but too much wine.
We're getting everyone together downstairs. We're gonna get stuff ready for the day.
All right.
Am I rolling to see if Lemon stays asleep?
Yes.
So you gotta knock knock.
I'll burp real quick.
What am I rolling? Stamina something?
Yeah, just roll your stamina.
Straight stamina?
Yeah.
And if I make it, I am awake? Or is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It works whichever way you're trying to do, basically.
Hey, awake.
You awaken. There is a bird perched on your head.
Oh my god.
My pet's
Take a picture, Theo. Take a picture.
He didn't open the door. He just knocked. Also,
Yeah.
his phone is dead.
Yeah, who broke
Do you,
it?
do you remember how you did that?
I don't know. You must have dropped it.
Yeah, straight into Sal's fist.
Fine. Made it up with memes and trash.
Lemon said, yeah.
We're getting everyone together downstairs before we figure out what we're doing for the day.
Oh, it's so early.
I know.
Don't wanna. Sound of the bed.
Gotta.
Sound of the bed creaking as it gets up.
But does it creak because he only weighs 1 pound?
Oh no!
It reverse creaks.
Your
Does
bird,
Rimmer fit on her bed?
your
That's a fair
bird
question.
it was perched on your head when you get up, Lemons. She hops off. She caws at you.
I will feed her the bird seed.
Theo is too pure for this world.
You feed her, and she begins to eat, and then she cries into her food.
No.
Hey, is it crying actual tears or cries as in cries out?
As in mimicking the sound of crying.
Oh, okay. I was like, that's gross. I mean, it's still gross. Just not as gross. Oh my! I hate you, Lemons.
Go ahead and roll a presence animalkin.
Okay. Is my bird a monster or just an animal?
It's a monster. You pet her face and she just settles down and face plants into the seed.
What a good bird.
It's too early for the bird as well.
Right?
Now you go ahead and roll a manipulation persuasion to try and coax Danny out of getting out of bed.
I'm a Miss Sparkle.
What?
Can I add
Yeah, I was
my
about to say.
sparkle?
Yeah, I was about to say he should be able to be hot at her to wake her up.
Can I let out the little sparkle with the wink?
You can try.
Did you two fuck or something?
Probably.
She just
No.
got here.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Natalie's got the moves.
Not everyone
The way
is
you say
Salvatore
that, I'm kind of-
Salatoast here.
Hey, first of all, that's different. It took a few.
First of all, she's like actually probing first of all to see if like there's
Hey,
even
don't
anything
throw people you
there,
just
so-
met at. All right, you gotta ask if they're into it first.
Don't you lecture me.
No, he's just giving you like proper relationship advice, dude. You can't just probe somebody you literally just met. It's fucked up.
That's not the kind of.
You,
Look, she doesn't have the equipment for probing.
Yeah, excuse you, she has hands?
I was gonna say.
Oh my
Natalie-
god!
I was gonna say Natalie.
Stop.
Please,
I meant
Stop.
the
Wait, I'm almost done.
conversational.
Natalie clears
You
their
dirty
open kid puts on
motherfuckers.
gloves.
Jeez.
I beg to differ.
Leave my daughter alone.
Fucking Christ.
So,
Holy shit.
Natalie, was that a persuasion or was that the sparkle?
Yes.
Okay.
That was a sparkle assisted persuasion.
Okay,
Yes.
let's go do work. Also, I'm hot.
That was a per sparkle?
Yeah. Because there was the first part that was the persuasion, and there was the second part combo that had like the little teeny bit of the spell.
Let me see what you said up above. Used to come on.
I believe it was nice butt, winky face.
No.
Danny just face plants into the pillow, and you just hear her.
I know. I was like that the first few days as well. Come on.
Bullshit.
I'm sorry I don't speak pillow. Come on.
It's just pillow talk, sis. Come on.
It's pretty good, but come on.
I like how they keep ending their sentences with "come on."
Come on.
She rolls over. And she kind of looks up at you and just huffs.
I know.
Wow, do you guys wake up this early every day?
Not every day, but it's when the need calls for it. Like, be glad that you weren't here the previous time, because we had to wake up at like fucking, what was it, 5 for when we were originally seeing Omega. Holy shit!
That's
Right?
She extends an arm. Help.
Come on. Extends the arm also and grabs and pulls.
You help her up.
Yeah.
She the only thing she does to really get prepared is she quickly runs a hand through her hair so it's out of her face, and she's like, alright.
I approve of your morning ritual.
That's how you gotta do it. You gotta look great.
Mm-hmm.
Prepared for the day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do.
I can't tell what is happening over there with Green.
Quoted.
Oh, quoted.
It's because Inky wrote, "I can't believe the knight has cucked Henderson."
Damn.
Because it stole his wife.
I was bursting out laughing, and I was muted the whole time.
So everyone
honestly, Angie, when you put that to fucking words, it's like infinitely more funny.
It's because she said it so like, oh, I believe you all missed it. The knight has cucked Henderson, yes.
Yes, good sir.
I like how you call me Theo.
You know what? I'm quoted at Sal so many times. I deserve it at least one.
I call everybody by their characters now. It's just a thing. Continue.
One sec, I realized I forgot to grab the new Hellings token.
Hey, your father.
I'm trying to get it.
Give me my dad back.
Says Tomo.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, right.
You got it.
Yep.
I want my father back. I have $12.
Give me my dad. Give me my dad back. My dad. Give me my dad. Give back my real dad.
So who knew that loss of dad could turn somebody into a gremlin?
That's how you do it, dude.
Yep.
That's the first step.
But that
second
was
step.
immediately Tomo after he realized that Hellings was his dad.
Oh, damn. Oh, no, Alex is my dad. What?
The way you introduce it, you need to just aggressively give him a baseball mitt.
Oh my god. This is what dads do, right? They play catch with their
You're like,
sons.
you owe me 10 years of this.
10 years straight. We're playing catch right now. Let's go.
You are not getting out.
Oh,
It's fun on
fuck.
the quote page.
This is the alpha.
Alright.
The alpha.
But everyone, so everyone exists. Give me a sec.
Hopefully we all exist.
I know, but I just gotta pull everyone onto the second thing. Okay. River, where did you sleep last night?
She, as I wrote it up there, she's probably like in one of these recliners, and there's a stack of files and a bunch of cups of drinking coffee.
Holy
Oh my
shit.
God,
So
okay.
she has not slept.
She has not slept tonight.
Oh,
Okay.
For Christ's sakes, River.
That's minuses.
She'll take them.
Okay, you are -1 to all rolls. Holy shit.
She learned so much. She must connect the dots.
Jason's probably in infirmary. Oh. Well, Puppy needs to be next to her. Alright. So, you all come down. Aisha and Hellings have arrived already. Wait. What the?
What?
Oh, never mind. I confused myself. Sorry.
What?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. So, you all come downstairs. Bastet has magically appeared upon the table.
Mm-hmm. Good.
I won't pet the cat. The cat thing.
You pet the cat. You for a moment, you feel your fingers kind of embed into the flesh, and it feels wrong and feels like one of those squishy toys for stress, and then it just is normal. And you're like, what the fuck?
I'm rolling my animal Ken thing.
Alright, go
I'm
ahead
big
and roll.
best friends with this Bastet. Best friends.
You pet Bastet. Bastet. As you think. You feel 1,000 tiny hands hold your hand in return.
Aw. What a
I like
cutie.
how the number of legs is never consistent.
Pause.
It's like sometimes it's 6 legs, sometimes it's 1,000 tiny hands.
Yep. How many limbs does Bastet have? As many as she wants.
I think one time it was just more Bastets. I don't know if that actually happened.
No. She was a fractal slug.
Infinite Bastets hold your hand.
My god.
You see the secrets of the universe, but then immediately forget them, but you know you knew them.
Aisha side, looks at you as she passes by River and she cocks her head to the side.
She is not paying attention.
River?
Yes.
Have you slept?
Relative to today, or
Oh dear. I hope that's not too much of a habit.
no, I'll take a power nap. It's fine.
Alright. Abner is awake at this point. He is smoking a cigarette on the couch.
Of course.
He is.
One day he's just gonna be there, dying of lung cancer. We're gonna be like, well.
We knew this would be coming.
I like the whole second coming color Hellings has. Like, I'm back, bitch! Sal's just like, he's so much bigger too than us.
Hellings expand.
There's a brand new man.
No!
Slightly.
There we go, less terrifying.
Hello, Salvador.
Salvador. Mr. Sanders.
Yeah, I was about to say. 20 points from Gryffindor.
Yes, Mr.
I was gonna say 20 They points from Mexico.
Yes. The four houses of Hogwarts: Slytherin, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and looks at smudge writing on hand. Mexico.
Hey, you might think it's fake, but I'll tell you what, I got placed into Mexico when I took that fucking Harry Potter What House You In test. That's my house. That's my house.
This is my house.
Oh my god, Nick! I was trying to remember what Shark said so I could quote it, and then you said yours, and I can't quote either because they've been combined into pure garbage.
Try to drag Jason along.
Yeah, you can. He's surprised. He's like, oh.
You should probably figure out what the outcome of that.
Surprise me.
Oh, hey. Oh, is that what we're doing?
I guess.
Oh,
It's
morning.
way too early.
Well, you're driving.
Okay, here we go.
You know, I gotta say, I love Lemon's, like, signature greeting. It's either, hi, hello. It's fucking amazing. It's like, without fail, every time.
Well, it's either that or it's that. Hey, smiley face.
Yeah, so it was just the hi that, like, really got me that time. I don't know why. You've done it so many times.
The door is left open this go around so that Rayfield can hear.
Yep. Oh, I thought it was open last time, too.
No.
Oh, no.
Well, last time he wasn't conscious, so.
Okay.
I might just scoot the couch closer.
If you guys want to actually physically move the couch, you can.
Well, we could just
Why don't we
shift
just
him
have
to the
him-
other side of the couch so he's closer to the door.
There's that.
Him sitting up at all is questionable at this point.
Oh no.
But he refuses to lay back down.
Shoot another hole in the wall so you can listen through.
Oh my god.
Just install a window.
And Aisha looks. Good morning, everyone. I believe I'm missing someone.
Can't you smell the breakfast he's making?
Oh, I did see Theo rolled for breakfast.
I like to think that whole sentence was actually Lemons talking.
Oh yes.
It absolutely
Can't you
was.
smell the breakfast that he's cooking?
That kind of is what he said.
My god, yes.
She stops and. Theo, you make a giant breakfast.
Hey.
It's pretty dang good quality.
Excellent.
You guys have so many people in this house.
We need a lot of
You can go ahead and roll another 90-10 for more cooking because you need a lot of food.
Nice.
Hey, second helping's better.
Well, you know what that means? Whenever Theo gets a crit on cooking,
fuck
somebody
you.
dies.
No, shut up. Fuck you. Leave me alone.
Somebody's gonna die this session, guys.
No.
These eggs are sunny bright.
You
That's like
you make
angels.
amazing eggs and bacon and toast and pancakes,
Coffee.
and it's just an amazing meal. This is a fantastic meal, Theo.
Oh, no. I beat you at your own game.
Sounds like no.
Defeated.
No.
Yes.
These pancakes are shit. Looks at Theo. Eats.
Jason reaches over blindly and bats you on the shoulder lightly, Sal.
They're shit, right?
Oh man, come on.
Eats more. Feed some to Bastet, hoping it'll scare everyone.
You reach over to feed some to Bastet, and you look back over, and your fork and the food is gone.
Classic.
Classic Bastet.
No one saw Bastet eat.
It just so happened.
It's
no
like a
one was
cut.
looking
Yeah,
at
it's like a
the
TV cut. The frame
Giant
of my
or
fruit.
Nice croissant.
Giant croissants.
Sal slams the table.
There is no
Mine.
actual. breakfast food here. I found like a bunch of pizzas.
Hey, Danny,
can't
there's
find
some leftover
pancakes or
floor
anything?
spaghetti if you
No,
would
there's
like
no pancakes. There's corn.
Just grab pancakes without plates.
There's corn. Oh no.
that. Looks at it, cries. Oh yeah, Bo's dead.
It's Wisconsin. All we eat is corn. Corn and milk.
Oh, hey, Bo. We just put
Corn.
can you draw a hat on it for Bo?
God.
Oh, what? You put it in front of me.
Oh no, it's a square. That's not what I meant.
I thought the square was supposed to be the plate.
Hey Theo, it's me. Remember me?
Oh my God.
I went to the hedge and became a corn. You were all wondering if I was supernatural. It's right. I'm actually a living piece of corn.
It's actually that
I'm a
corn
literal
from Castle
corn cob.
Crashers.
Jesus
Hey, look, I
Christ.
got actual breakfast.
Oh, look, an egg.
Favoritism.
Skillet egg.
She used common sense to get actual breakfast.
I'm trying to draw a
All of us
face
are
on
just
that.
eating the wrong foods, and she's like,
There, that's good fucking enough.
Finally, some good fucking food.
There you go. Coffee and breakfast for everyone.
Wait,
petrol. Hellington's drinking a mug of petrol.
Petrol.
Let's get this fucking meeting started.
Jeez. Petrol.
I'm trying to see if this is actual thing. Damn, they don't.
No, don't stop with the food.
No, I was gonna see if they had cigarettes, and I was gonna put it on Abner.
He gets a plate of cigarettes, takes the fork angrily, and eats it.
Oh my god.
Wait, I have a video for this. Continue.
All right, so everyone eats. The food is delicious, but you are able to discuss over food. Aisha looks at everyone in between eating. So, have we come to an agreement on what we're doing today, then? I believe we wanted to visit was it Omega, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, and then, given the amount of time that's passed, Mr. Santos, do you have anything to report with your meeting?
Okay.
Sal throws up the pancakes he was eating.
He's probably got his face stuffed, and he's like, puts a hand, and then he's just like, like while he's eating, gesturing, until he finally swallows, and he goes, wait, what did she ask specifically?
If he has anything to report.
Yes, but not what we discussed. He's just
Specific.
like, yeah. So, so I was going to ask about the hedge, but then I guess there was a more prevalent question going on in my mind, so that was answered instead. And she wasn't there for me to clarify, so instead I got a nice little message, I guess you could say.
So like a message machine. Answering
In a
machine.
way, except magical.
Magical answering machine.
Yeah. Yes, a book that talks is a magical answering machine.
That's some Harry Potter shit right there, Danny says.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't like interact with me. It was more like telling me a story.
What was the story?
It was about Bo. That's hands. And where he came from, and who he is, and what his involvement. It was pretty specific, but in a very loreable way.
Okay.
Care to elaborate?
Yes, I tried.
Wait,
to-
before you do though.
Okay,
Let me
well,
grab
light
something.
self on fire.
There you go. No,
You'll know nothing, Theo.
Gotta get my storytelling fire.
Oh, yeah,
my
don't do this.
storytelling fire.
God.
Keep your food in your face. Don't do this to me.
That good.
Nope.
Give me a second.
Oh, fork goes down, and he's watching you quietly.
I
So.
don't like it. No, he doesn't look at you. He feels bad.
Oh, is that a real emotion out of Salvador Salad Toast?
What do you mean? Really? He cries like every episode.
Roll the ugly cry, Sal.
No, he's not even sad right now, and he's fucking shut up. You're gonna cry in a second.
We're all
I'm
crying
not
from
crying,
How beautiful
you're
this meal
crying.
was.
I like how he's just like, fuck you, you'll cry, Theo.
Oh, there goes.
Like as he's telling the story, he just starts crying, and Theo's just not
Hey.
phased at all.
Theo, as he tells the story, the corn gets sadder.
No. No, stop it.
Alright, sorry for the wait there. Go ahead.
I hate you. Alright. God, fuck you for playing your theme song. I hate you. I hate you so much for so many reasons. Oh, you can only ask one question. Monkey's paw, bitch. Alright, cool. Anyway. So the story was presented like a storybook. It had a twist in it, which was weird. I don't know why she didn't just... Anyways, it was good storytelling. But anyways, so it starts off telling the story about Bo the way you would expect. He grew up in Carlsville. He had two parents who were here. They stayed on the outskirts of town. He got in an accident when he was young, and that's where his stutter comes from. That's where the scar comes from. That's why he's bad at people, stuff like that. He stayed to himself, blah, blah, blah. One day his parents are gone, and he doesn't remember why, because of the whole accident and his brain being a little janked up from it. Then Aubrey shows up, befriends him, joins Cardians, makes friends in Cardians. They say at this point it says Aubrey's brother was killed by the hedge beasts. But then later that, anyways, so I'll tell you when we get there. So that happens. He makes friends with Cardians. He didn't talk to anyone outside of Cardians mostly. That's why most people in town, I don't know, I just don't know. There. He was only hurt by the hedge beasts once, but they tended to avoid him, but he didn't know why. This is where it starts to get a little... Then change happened, and that's when we came in. He didn't like change, but he didn't hate the people who came with it. And then there was a really feel free to roll empathy. There was a really cute picture of you and Bo. He looks at you, Theo, and he tries his best not to. He's really trying.
Everyone can roll an empathy.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Well,
just glares at him.
Talk about storybooks. Theo's fucking reading you.
Yeah. Bree, should I just... I'm not rolling a resolve composure.
I mean, if you want to try and hide it, you can. Otherwise,
I'm not. He's not hiding anything. He's just a nervous...
Everybody
then
sees
go
you
ahead
now.
and say the emotions that Sal is feeling right now.
Okay, well, Sal feels super fucking bad because he knows what's happening next. He there's clearly a part of a story that's coming up that he would rather not have to say. But then he also doesn't know how to present this properly, so he's just saying it, and he feels really bad, especially towards Theo, because he's like, this is maybe not the right way to do this, but I'm sorry, and this is terrible, and I feel bad. And that picture was really depressing, and he can't represent how. It's also like he can't represent. This is mostly for Theo. I don't think the other was with this. He can't represent how like sweet, but also kind of like just sad the picture was of him and Theo that he was shown in the book. Anyways, so back off that, he goes past the part of the book and he's like, and then he talked about how Bo would do anything to protect but my notes make no sense here. Anyways, he talked about how Bo would do anything to protect his friends. But then Aubrey passed away. But this time he had other people to mourn with him. But then after that, he started getting nightmares with people he never met before. And the longer time went on, the more he remembered, the more he saw. And then this is where the story kind of takes a turn, because it turns out that everything he was told was a lie about his life.
Yeah.
It's not clear, though, on if everything did happen, but also he had some kind of supernatural history, or if all of it was made up by Aubrey.
But some of it was.
Yes, 100%. He is definitely has some supernatural history, but it doesn't clearly say how much of each is true. And it says there was at the very end that said he had 2 lives, something along the lines of that. One where he was scared and alone, and then one where he was angry and vengeful for having his memories erased. And then at the end, I mean, it kind of ended on that vaguish note with there was this word kind of etched into the ice, and I tried to look it up and I couldn't find anything. I wrote it down, and he wrote it down. Oh, excuse me. He wrote it down on a piece of paper. And I guess I can take a screenshot of the way I've represented this text.
It's okay.
Yes.
It's not like I'll explain what the U in the thing means. That instead of it's that I with the arrow on the top, instead of a dot, and then under the A and the R there's like a loop. So it's not like that low. It's just like. Does that make sense? And there's no parentheses. I just put that because it was part of my notes.
Oh, you missed one of the things.
Did I?
Yeah, the U.
Did I miss a U in here? Oh, the U has dots. The U has dots. U.
Dots below it?
Over it.
Oh, it's an umlaut?
Sure.
Maybe that's his name.
I figured someone else could probably take a better look at it. Maybe Henderson looks at Henderson.
Henderson will look.
He hands you
Alright.
tape. Slap.
All right, you are looking at it. Would you like to examine it? What are you going for here, Henderson?
I guess I'll do academics. I can do occult to see if it sounds like a Fey word, I guess.
All right.
And I'll do academics for country of origin, or is this an actual real life name, or that sort of thing.
Do you want an
But occult
assistance roll?
first. Sure, I'm doing occult first.
Everyone should assist.
Hello.
Intelligence occult?
Yes.
Is this
Yep.
considered Fey?
This is definitely in that realm, yes. Now, are these assistance roles? I need.
This is an assistance role.
These are assistant rolls, so they're gonna add
Yeah,
to
I'm
my
doing
roll.
assistance. Oh, never mind.
So who's the main role? Henderson?
Me, Henderson.
Okay.
Me,
I
Henderson.
need to re-roll one of those and also figure
Doesn't
this
the
out.
exclamation point reroll?
Yeah, the exclamation point already rerolled, sorry.
Oh, did it? Okay,
Yeah.
then I got.
Fuck
it, I'll help out.
So 2 from River, 2 from Nat.
And River, and also Tomo's gonna help.
You hear a whistle from the other room. Bring it
Oh.
over here.
What? Egg boy over here.
Baron
whistling
Schmidt?
at us?
No,
Or not Baron
Rayfield.
Schmidt,
Detective.
Rayfield.
They're both detectives.
Rayfield's a spade though.
Yeah, he is. Henderson will bring it over to him after he does the occult roll, because I'm pretty sure Rayfield is incapable of rolling occult.
That's fair. That's fair.
He actually has a flaw
Doesn't
that's
exist.
incapable.
All right, so that's a +7.
Do you want one from me too?
You know what? We should all roll.
Second.
I'll
Here,
help.
everybody.
I am not
Well,
rolling.
remember,
It would be
if-
-3 or something.
Yeah, if you have no dots in occult, you have a -3. Remember.
All right,
There
that's
you go.
fine.
One more for
Uh,
you.
Go ahead and add 4
Okay.
dice to your roll, Henderson.
8. So another 4 is a +12.
Oh my god.
I'll willpower this.
Watch him not
Everyone's
get
just,
any
like, staring
successes.
at the paper.
6,
I'll get, like,
18,
Yeah, I've
21.
seen
This should
I've seen
be
that.
21.
Everyone's just pointing at certain paragraphs and saying stuff out loud.
Oh, you know what
We're
should've
writing
done?
the
No, no, no.
Declaration of Independence right now.
It's
Yeah,
a
we
single name.
I was gonna say you could turn it into a 3 as for outstanding, but I don't think that's necessary. Yep, it wasn't.
Critical success.
All right.
Never heard of it. No, I'm just kidding.
everyone gathers around this and are
I have
trying.
an image of us.
God damn it! I know exactly what you're like.
Is this literally just a picture? Come on.
Yeah,
It wasn't even a meme. It was just actually the picture. And something about it makes it that much worse.
So everyone gathers around, and way to just push Jason over Henderson.
Move that. I did. I scooched him over so Henderson could have space.
This is an occult roll, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Using your occult and everyone chiming in where they note it, it begins with kind of breaking it down from what you understand from normal, and so you're able to make out that the accents used throughout the name, and you do figure out it is a name, are from different areas. For example,
Okay.
you have
The umlaut U is like Slavic German.
You have the umlaut. You have the 1 second, I'm trying to remember what it's called.
The upside down V.
Fuck. I know what it's called. It's not accent egg. It's circumflex. There it is. Had to remember it, which is French.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's another one that goes under the A and the R, and that one actually isn't. You look it up, and that one's not English. You can tell with your outstanding successes and everyone working together, especially River chiming in with her Fey specialty, that that bit is definitely a different language. That is more of a fairy.
A Fey language.
Yeah, a Fey language, and it's all coming together, and it is, in total, a Fey word.
A Fey name.
Name, more of. But it is made up of two separate words that create the name.
Do we have the definition of the words?
Yes! You guys got successes.
Oh, it's
so,
exactly Bo.
These stand for Bailey and Overfly.
And Overfilla.
Those words are used a surprising amount in the Fey language.
Which translates to Bailey's, which is an alcoholic drink, and Overpliers, which implies mechanic.
Yep.
That's it.
You figured out the puzzle. Rural's done.
But yes, what is the actual definitions?
Fustra is what you're able to break the first one, and that is snow.
Okay.
And then rime is the overtaking. It is the spreading, mass spreading of frost.
Okay.
So together, they mean cold man.
Cold man. I'm not gonna do it.
I don't mean to be total trash, but it reminds me of Buster Rhyme.
Well, actually, what it is, when you put it together and you figure out pronunciation, it actually comes out to Fustrarim.
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 Listerine.
I think you mean
If
cold
it's an
miser.
If it's an umlaut, it would be Fustrarim.
Fustrarim, yeah.
Fustrarim.
Philistine.
So.
Cold Mister.
What you're
Cold
saying
Miser.
is,
Yeah, he's totally Jack Frost.
So
Because
what
Jack
you're
Frost
saying
hit his
is-
head and forgot it. Yeah.
what you're saying is, he's Mr. White Christmas, he's Mr. Snow.
Yes!
No!
You fucking garbage children.
He's totally Jack Frost.
Anyways, Henderson will say, well, this does appear to be a name, pronounced, Fusterim, I believe, which has German and French and Fey origins. It translates to, it's, Fusta is snow, and Reem is the like, sudden spreading of frost, so it basically means like Snowbringer or Frostbringer.
Yep.
What can we do with it?
True names have a certain power in the Fae realm.
If he is what we say he is, and that is a true name, that can be extremely valuable, not only in just tracking him down, but there are occasions, especially if we're lucky, that it can lead to a large weakness. That said, not all true Fae, their names are not always the greatest weakness.
Can I do an occult on True Fae? Can I do an occult on True Fae?
Go for it, River!
Adieu!
River, you were doing some research on this earlier, and there's a difference. You had picked up on the difference between in writing when they're talking about normal Fae like fairies, pixies, things like that. It's that. When you're talking about true Fae, it's that. Always capitalized.
Okay.
You know that they're amazingly powerful beings. There's talk in some of the books that the gods are possibly based off them. So that's terrifying.
That's fun.
But it's all shrouded in mystery. There's no for sure's when it comes to them. It's a lot of theory.
Mm-hmm. You'll note to do further research.
It's just a theory, an occult theory. Thanks for reading.
Nick was so quiet that it was amazing. He's just in the back corner of the room, little mouse out to the gun. Covered in trash, pops up and says that.
Nonetheless, this information is extremely valuable.
She looks at you, Sal.
Thank you.
Nods.
Now, given that we weren't able to speak with Miss Lorble, was it?
Nods.
We weren't able to come up with an alternative way, so it seems that visiting Omega will be the best plan of action.
I mean, I can ask again tonight.
Sal, don't do this.
You have no power here, Bree. Monkey's paw. That's what you get.
Well, sooner would be better, because we don't know how many people are going to get slaughtered with another night of beasts.
It's actually, and it's at this point that Baron Shit speaks up.
Baron Shit.
Yep. Baron Shit. He looks up. I apologize for missing the meeting last night, but I do have a couple things to report. I did do a bit more looking around on my own, and I found a couple things. And he looks at everyone. I started with the car that was stolen, and he motions towards Cheney. Belonged to Gloria Weber, I believe.
I was wondering where that came from.
And even if it wasn't long, I found it strange that the lights weren't on in her house. You'd think if someone's vehicle was stolen, they'd react to that. I looked into it. There doesn't seem to be any sign of her being there. I think she might also be missing.
Can I make a roll on Gloria to see whether or not she has girls' nights out or not?
Go for it.
Use that socialize.
Will. What's the roll?
That is, that's definitely a socialize. That is, I would say, an intelligence socialize.
Okay. I might willpower it just to make sure. Okay.
Gloria has nights out, but the thing is, it's never nights out. It's everyone's coming to Gloria.
Okay.
The world revolves around Gloria.
It's true. So if Gloria was having a girls' nights out, she'd have like 20 cars in her driveway.
Yeah.
Can I roll an empathy on Baron Schmidt?
Sure.
Lemons will make this comment too. Gloria, when she has people, or when she has a girls' night out, he does little quotes. Usually everyone comes to her. So that's something strange.
And that wasn't the only one. Looking further around the residential area, there was blood on, and I have to look at the street names. 1 second. Because I never actually save these. Yeah, he is giving street names and all that, so that's why I'm putting accurate information here.
I'm just making note that he's writing them down in case I forget or whatever.
For Gloria, keep in mind her house is right next to your guys's.
Yep, she our neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
And then on Green Hill Drive, when I was looking around dusk, there was. It looked to be. It didn't look to be. It was blood, and I may have found the remains of Mr. Toad.
No shit, really?
He nods.
Any sign of a wifey? He says name. I forgot what name is.
They're separated.
You're from
Lauren's dad, yeah?
It is.
Shit.
She's been missing.
Wait, that would explain the sound we heard that kind of set this whole night off.
Right, it was a scream.
But it was a lady, like a kid, wasn't it?
Oh no.
That might have been Kiwi then.
Or Lauren Toad.
You know, she's been missing for a while. Her poster's been up around town.
It's true.
What was it, girl scream or boy scream? I can't. Should I roll memory? I should roll memory.
Go ahead and roll memory.
That's intelligence composure, right?
That is an intelligence composure.
Cool.
You couldn't remember. It was a child. That's all you knew.
Okay.
Jason speaks up. Definitely a girl, I think.
Could have been the one from the house.
Kiwi?
Yeah.
Easy.
Could I do a memory on other kids in the area?
Go for it.
Because, I mean, we know of the main ones, but whether or not Lemons has heard about other ones. One.
You know of the main ones, and you knew that there was the trio that hung out. There was originally Timothy, Chris, and Lauren, and they were the most prevalent.
Right, and we know Lauren's been missing, so...
And Timothy is dead.
Unless... Lauren's been missing from home, but not from town. I mean, she knew about Timothy's other fort.
Never checked that.
No, we didn't.
Still, the thing is, that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in one night who've either gone missing or...
It's not one night, it's been over time.
No, but I mean, last night, there was the family in the house, Gloria's gone, and then Brick, if what you're saying is true, and that was him you found. all from last night, then it's getting worse.
We need to do something about it.
Well, we're going to be doing the evacuation.
We're going to work towards the evacuation. Well then, there's a chance that they're going to be more stubborn. And he just motions in air. These people look bricked. For terrible lack of better term.
I don't think there's a chance. I think it's pretty much guaranteed they're gonna put up a fight.
Well, there's a mine underneath. We could easily say it's some toxic substance without telling them what it actually is.
No, I said that before. That just brings up the risk that people go in.
I believe we were going to speak with townsfolk. We seem to have observed being more aware of what's actually going on and asking their help in convincing people in natural ways that they might agree to, considering it's their friends and family in the town. They would know maybe how best to get them out without alarming. Was one suggestion.
So then, and Danny speaks up, I don't know the people here very well. You guys do. Is there like an obvious line of people who know?
If I recall, one of the wasn't Jessica, the cafe attendant? She's one of the cafe people, right? Seemed.
She said something that was kind of
We were speculating.
suspicious, but
Oh, she didn't want to talk to you guys about what happened, right? Like, something was a little off about the way she talked about what happened during the storm where the gargoyles first showed up, like en masse.
yeah.
And Abe, right?
Well,
And Berenstain speaks up. Abe is looking for the missing people, but he doesn't seem to know any supernaturals.
there's Wes.
Ah, yeah.
Since
Wes.
we got news that what was it? He told
He's
told Chris to
hiding
stay
Chris
inside.
away, so he clearly has to know something.
Not to mention that where he works is pretty close to where the mimics are, so
That wasn't their house, one of the ones that got damaged.
Did.
the rooftop, I think.
Yeah.
So that could have been the thing that helped tip him off.
Henderson was gonna roll memory on all of the missing people because I think he wants to make a comprehensive list. I'm probably gonna regret not having access to this later. I'm gonna risk it to make 3 successes a crit success.
Alrighty then.
Do I still get the +3 though, right?
No.
No?
No, you're
No.
choosing.
You just
No,
get the modifier.
Okay. Boo and intelligence composure. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Yes!
Alright.
Nice gamble.
List of who has disappeared and when.
The list is, and you can find them actually on the chart, it's the ones that are, I believe I marked them as a different color.
Yellow?
You did. Yeah, they're like a yellowy orange.
Yeah. The orange ones
Okay.
are missing.
Alright, I'm gonna copy them down and we can keep going and then I'll ask which one's when.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go ahead and update this. Where is it? Where'd I put my sassy girl?
Gloria?
Yeah.
She's way down.
Way down?
Yeah, she's way down.
I guess technically the ghost of Miss St. Bellings is missing, so.
There we go.
Missing ghost. Have you seen it?
Have you seen this ghost?
I'm missing my ghost.
Where's my ghost, Mom? Well.
Okay, not.
Then that would be 2. 7.
I feel like there was more people than this.
I mean, there's an entire house of tragedy.
Yep.
Oh, is it the ones marked yellow in... No.
No, I have yet to grab those ones. Give me a sec.
Okay.
There's missing people, and then there's just straight up dead people. Look.
Mostly I want the circumstances under their death so we can figure out, like, if we find all the people who disappeared the first night, we'll know if we're missing someone who disappeared on the first night. Type deal.
All of them have when they were last seen, when it was reported by the
Okay.
With the exception of Gloria.
Yeah.
And I will go ahead. I don't remember if I already got... Kiwi is now missing.
Kiwi is missing? Okay. So it was Kiwi. January 3rd of January.
God, I can't spell teen. You know what I'm fucking saying. I tried to answer Andrea in text and I spelled teen wrong twice.
Oh.
No.
6th of January.
Yeah.
November 12th. Alright, Anderson will say, well, Lauren has been missing the longest. I think she's probably unrelated to all the other disappearances since she disappeared way back in November.
Yeah.
Honestly,
same with Cece as well.
No, that's what I meant to say is Cece.
Oh, right, okay.
They were the ones that tipped us off that people were going missing.
Well, she was also the one that was in the gargoyle crisis.
Yeah.
And we chose to leave her. So.
And, I mean, she was out far away from town during the long night.
And right on the border of hedge beasts.
Right.
And next to the woods.
Yes. I mean, according to the missing posters that have been up and around town, I'm pretending this is like from his notes, not from his memory.
That's fine.
He appears more prepared than he is. Lauren is actually one of the most recent ones to go missing. She disappeared on the 24th, while other people disappeared on the 3rd and 6th of January.
Oh.
I know Dolly was one of the really early ones.
Yeah, Dolly was the first of the ones in January. She disappeared. Oh no, yeah, on the 3rd.
Yeah. She was also one of the ones that helped tip us out. Although, question, did we ever actually investigate Cece's house ourselves? Like the area around it or anything?
Lemons is going there pretty regularly.
I also
So-
believe that when we were looking at it, that's when the gargoyle got Cheney.
She thumbs it up.
right before everything happened.
Yeah.
We've been a little overloaded in terms of how many things we need to investigate.
Mm-hmm. Well. Where do we start?
I believe the best place to go would be to the best lead we have so far.
Yeah.
So, it is daylight. It's not a terribly far walk, I think. It would be a good thing to do.
Let's go visit the clock child.
Danny gets up. So who's going, who's staying behind? What's the plan here? Jason turns on his big radio station that's attached to his wheelchair. I'm home base.
Hey.
I'd be ecstatic to go, but I should probably stay for a power nap.
We're in 2017 now in game, right?
No, we're in 2016.
2016.
2016.
We're so innocent. Trump isn't president yet.
Yeah.
It's
We
like
still
I'm
have
shrinking.
hope in our world.
It's slowly shrinking, though.
Brexit hasn't happened yet, actually.
Oh,
Shit.
no.
Wow. We're so pure.
There's still hope in my world.
And so everyone who's going, just go ahead and list off in chat. Everyone who's staying behind, if they need a power nap, if they power nap. Okay, by River.
If I power nap, do I get my willpower back?
I mean, you would stay behind, but yes.
No, Henderson probably wouldn't.
Sal, you get some of your willpower back. 2 of those are not coming back because you spent them for this session. Hey, buddy, sorry. So, Lemons, Nat, Tomo, Theo, and Sal are going? Is that correct?
And Henderson.
And Henderson. Okay. Danny will...
No.
What?
So
Oh.
it's-
Staying.
Okay.
So it's Lemons, Nat, Tomo, Theo, and
Sal doesn't want to go because the last time he saw Omega, he punched him in the face.
Oh yeah, there's people there watching over Arthur.
Okay.
Not everyone's going.
Then Lemons will go.
Alright. Danny offers to join you guys.
Hey.
Do we have any knitting supplies? Just,
Oh,
wondering.
I was gonna ask if we had time to grab some yarn.
Actually, Lemons now has knitting, so I wonder if he actually has some shit in his closet.
Sure.
He goes up there and grabs stuff.
If it's
Hey.
any help, River would offer to allow you guys to take Romulus with you.
Romulus is in.
Is that the sound of you loading up the dog?
Yes.
River has the dog launcher from Final Fantasy VIII.
God.
So go ahead and grab yourselves.
So, since there's no street names here, what street was the green one?
That is this one over here.
Okay.
What
And-
was the family who was killed's name?
That one was. Let me.
It's Fatima.
It's Fatima and Roland. So one of the Fatima Terrence and Roland, which is the son of Abe.
Roland, son
Copper.
of Abe.
Yep.
Call him Abeson.
It's fun,
And
except he's dead.
their kid?
Kiwi.
Oh,
And
okay.
she's missing.
Yeah.
All right. You guys make it past the care package. Is everyone going to Omegas? Are there other people going other places?
I mean,
Just going to Omega.
Anyone? Everyone Omega? Are we okay with this?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna switch off this bow song here that we've had going for a while.
Mhm.
You all head to Omega. I'm gonna spare you the walk since it's daytime. I will allow a perception as you guys go through town. Go ahead and type out your successes once everyone has done their thing. We're actually gonna go ahead and do this old style, I'm thinking.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
It's been so long since we've been here.
You guys make your way through town. Oh, this is a little bit more intense than I thought it was. Shit. I think it should be fine. It's whatever. It's snowing. Fuck it. Let's see. Theo. Going through, you notice that there are some people coming here and there, but it's a lot less active, given it's winter. You understand? Tomo, you also notice this? Henderson, you are also Tomo.
They merge. Finally.
Trust me, there's only one of me.
Lemons and Natalie.
You literally have multiple personalities, Tomo.
There's only one
Henderson
of me.
becomes one of them.
Let's see, was it Lemons and Natalie? As you guys are walking down the path, and I'm gonna go ahead and use Henderson as our guy here as you guys are making your way downtown. Actually, I forgot you're not on the fucking map. What am I talking about? Oh, I'm a good GM. You come across places that were once open and aren't anymore. Abe's general store has been closed ever since. And it's still not open. Funeral home is closed. And the few people you do pass, they look cautious. And they look at you, and you can roll an empathy.
Hey.
And the specific people you recognize
what the
on the street.
Whoa!
What's happening? You know it's like... You know it's bad when Lemons is better than everybody else when it comes to empathy.
Right?
What happened?
I don't know. Lemons, like, siphoned our empathy.
He's been sipping it from us like a straw.
You guys are walking down the
Actually,
main...
though.
You guys are walking down the main street, making your way to get over to the mill. And you pass a couple individuals here. Individuals you recognize, people who are native to the town. You see Seth getting off of work. You see Megumi, who gives you a side eye. You see Kateri, who's just doing her own thing. And Natalie, Tomo. It's weird, because you know these people. You know, these are citizens of the town. But after tonight, you can't tell what they're feeling and what is you inserting your feelings into them. You can't tell if they're looking at you strangely or if you just feel that way. Now, Lemons, you are able to tell as you walk past, specifically with Megumi, as you guys pass her, that she's eyeing you. And it's not in a way of like, oh, you guys are being weird, because let's face it, you guys have wandered about the town in a large group several times now. This isn't the first time. But
right, but it's weird that we do it all the time.
Maybe it's weird because we just came back.
True. We've been gone for a month.
And as you guys are walking and you pass Megumi Lemons, you see her eyes kind of look through your group for a second. And then she just continues walking. And you realize that's kind of something that happens with a lot of the people you're passing. Is you're a larger group of familiar faces, and you find that townspeople are instinctively looking through the group to see if they find someone they know.
Oh, so like to see if anyone that they thought was missing had taken refuge around us.
And you guys hang in there.
You want to say, Inky?
That's sad.
And you guys keep walking. You head up into the second residential area. And you pass the Terrence house where Fatima and Roland were. And it snowed so much that you can't see the blood anymore.
Convenient.
And it was discussed that while you all go to see Omega, the two detectives are more of Berenschmidt and Rayfield talking from the couch on what he thinks would be the best plan of action, would handle the missing persons. So that it doesn't become too terribly suspicious to the town. And it's a good long walk. You get to feel a little bit of sadness as you pass houses that should have people in them. You pass by Helling's house. That's kind of fun. It's just finally getting repaired. Pass by Arthur's house. That's fun. And finally, you guys make it into the long winding path that leads to the mill. And go ahead and roll a perception when you get here.
Oh shit, Lemons.
All the zeros turned to threes.
Yeah, what is going on tonight?
We just don't know.
You got 4, Nat?
Yeah, because
Trained observer.
the 1 and the 3.
Oh, I
Oh,
didn't
no.
see the 1. Okay.
Yeah. Trained observer.
Woohoo!
Oh, hi.
Stop.
We summon the gremlins.
Your eyes are not spooky eyes.
Okay, good.
Alright. Was that a 7 perception?
Yes, it was.
What the fuck?
7
The
successes,
gargoyles.
7 dice.
A gargoyle spawns just for you.
Now.
Gargoyle comes and just picks
777 jackpot.
Ding ding
Ding,
ding!
ding.
You won. What did you win? A gargoyle.
Alright, so
When you started saying that, I thought you were going to say alcoholism.
I
no.
mean, to be
Well, he's on his
fair,
way to that.
to be fair,
777. What did you win? Alcoholism.
that's Henderson.
Oh no.
I mean, to be fair, Lemons is like almost there.
Theo, it's the woods. You're looking around, but you're also finding yourself kind of unintentionally keeping your eyes down.
I'm a little preoccupied with something. I wonder why.
Henderson and Natalie, you guys are looking about, and you do see what seems to be scratches on the trees here and there where snow has been left more scratched away. And it's more of a raking motion, it's not with one appendage. And then Lemons.
Hello, yes.
You are. Hello. 7 successes. You're walking, and the ringtone on your phone goes off. The ringtone specifically only meant for telling you the time, and also when a very pesky realtor sends you a text.
And an eagle sound goes off. You looked at your phone.
That's my sound notification.
Yes. And you get a text from your mother.
Oh.
It is the normal text. It's essentially along the lines of, Guy, it's Mom. I know I haven't called you in a while. I don't want to bother you anymore. But I hope you have a happy Valentine's Day.
Oh no, my feels.
And
Why
while
do
you do that, you're looking down with your 7 successes and your eagle. And not only do you see your phone's looking a little jacked, but you see tiny dots.
Little Omega footprints.
In the snow. And without even really saying much, Lemons just kind of veers, and you guys don't know where he's going at first. And you follow the trail, the little Omega trail, perfectly.
Yes.
And if there was any worry of getting sidetracked in these woods, as has happened in the past, it's not happening because you know exactly where they lead. And you are able to lead everyone without fail to the mill.
I'll get back to you on what he texts back, if he does.
That's fine. And you follow the little Omega feeties. They look decently recent.
Gets gift basket ready.
And you guys arrive at the mill. Recently decent. Did I say that?
No.
Oh, you said
Okay.
You said decently recent.
And
I just reversed it. Because
I had to make sure. And you guys arrive. And you see, for a depressing scene that has been today, you do come across a fun little sight. And that is, you get to the mill, and you see all the little fences and all the little trees in the area with multiple colored strings hanging off them in a varying styles of crochet.
Oh.
And some of them are better
Has he
looking
knitted up
than
little
others.
tree sweaters?
Yes, he has.
Sweaters.
Oh. That's so precious. My clock, son.
I see he's been
How
busy.
Natalie is wholeheartedly adopted Omega. There's no doubt. Like, no.
So, this area is actually very colorful.
When was the
I'm gonna
last
have to
time
do
we
a
spoke to
picture.
him? Was it before the
It's
hedge?
been a while.
It was New Year's.
Okay. Because I remember
It's
it
been a
was
month or
snow,
so.
but I didn't remember if it was before or after.
It was before.
But yeah, there are tree sweaters. There are fence sweaters. There are sweaters. There's an actual sweater.
Just hanging up.
You have no idea where he got all this yarn.
He's
Well, now
been
he's got-
thieving. We made a thief of him.
He has been acquiring it. Means.
I think it's a good.
At least he's been keeping himself busy.
All right, so you guys arrive, and it is
good.
very colorful in this area.
I'd say he has a knack for it. I have to get him some more books.
We can go shopping sometime.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what do you guys do? And Danny seems to just be appreciating the insane amount of knitting that is in this area.
Oh yeah, shit. For context, Omega has like his 2 front limbs come down to little points, and we think he uses them to knit.
It's
Oh,
what,
no,
awesome.
he uses it.
it's what gave me the idea to get him the book.
Well, it looks like he's been making use of it.
Either he's using his hands or his feet, because his feet are little points too.
Aisha's also observing it.
You got the rundown about what happened with him? Theo,
Who is Theo speaking to?
Theo is speaking to Danny.
No. I really don't have the rundown of much of anything.
Oh god, you've been flying blind.
I mean, it's fine. That's my life.
So, as far as we can tell, Omega was the adopted kid of a powerful witch, Vane LaFleur. He got messed up by Fey magic, and now he has time control powers. But he doesn't have any control over them. Stuff just kind of happens when you're near him. It's like there's a little bubble of time around you that stays stationary while everything else continues on. So you can, talk to him for 15 minutes and then you look outside, it's like 4 hours.
Yeah. Were you there for that last night, or was that before you got here? I think it was before, regardless.
Gianbri doesn't remember.
Yeah. At any rate, he's also been really altered physically. So he's super tall. He's got a weird, lanky, skinny body, and his face is a clock.
And super shy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gets spooked really easily.
He's also here.
Are you guys heading inside?
Is that where the little feeties lead up?
Yeah, the feeties go inside.
Here we go.
Yeah, we do.
Alright, you guys open the door and head inside.
Nice. That was all there before, wasn't it? Or did you just add these?
I just added them.
Nice.
Do we hear the whirring and the clicking and the ticking?
Roll perception.
Pretty.
Or die.
Yeah, I'll die, yeah. Or I could do that,
Oh no.
Perception or die.
Oh no. 1s and 0s for
Nice. Tomo's turn.
Let me just steal your let me just steal your successes, guys.
We're just passing it around.
Been leeching us with the fucking straw, just like.
That's 4 10s in a row. Holy fuck.
And 2 9s to end it off.
It's fucking crazy.
Alright. Go ahead and type out your successes, please. God damn it, Nick. Lemons, you're too busy looking down at your phone, and you're confirming Omega's here because your phone's freaking out. And that's about it. Henderson, Theo, Natalie, you all come inside and are immediately kind of blinded by the flurry of colors that is the amount of yarn. Pretty much every single wooden surface here is covered in yarn in some way, shape, or form. There is so much yarn. And it is endearing. It is very endearing.
Yeah.
Tomo, you're listening carefully and you hear the distant tick, tick, tick of clocks. And it's not so distant, it's more of just upward. And you actually do hear the creaking of a board up above. And it's just very quiet. But with your exceptional successes, you also notice, further down here, near one of the balls of yarn, there's a little item on the ground. But it seems to be more, neatly placed.
I'll go over and check it out, see what it is.
Alright, you see it's a little keychain. And you're looking at it because you know this is familiar. You feel like you've seen it before. Go ahead and roll an intelligence composure.
What my stats sheet have to fucking refresh right now, you shit!
It doesn't like you.
Yeah.
You're looking at it. You know it's familiar. You know you've seen it before. Once. But you can't remember where. There's like it's something about it that's familiar.
Hey guys, there's something over here you should probably look at.
What do you got?
Some keychain.
Hold it up. Let the class see.
What does it look like?
Pick it up and kind of like wave it around and then just like let it sit.
Alright, everyone who's looking at it can roll an intelligence composure. Lemons, you can roll intelligence composure +3.
Okay.
Henderson, no.
New.
I rolled the wrong roll. Even so.
Alright, everyone type out your successes, please. Alright. Natalie and Theo, you guys are looking at it, and it's definitely some sort of souvenir or something, definitely from town. With Tomo waving it around, you don't get a good look at it right away. Henderson and Lemons, specifically Lemons, because you've lost enough money to this place and that goddamn logo to know it belongs to the fucking winery, or at least that is the logo of the winery. Henderson, however, additionally, and Henderson, you pick up on this because you recall, you recognize, because the winery logo is one thing, but the keychain itself isn't one that's meant for like car keys or anything. It's actually looks like to be a child's keychain, and both of you recognize it to belong to Chris Bryan.
Well,
He was visiting Omega, maybe.
Who was?
But he's afraid to go out, isn't he?
Sorry, that wasn't in character. That was me
Okay.
going.
I was like,
Yes.
I was like, why is nobody telling me whose fucking keychain this is?
Well, Lemons will point out the logo. That's the winery.
And I think that belonged to Chris Bryan. Was his son. I saw it on his backpack at school a couple times when he picked Hawthorne up.
Oh.
Something to ask Omega about.
Yep, that.
Chris isn't one I'd see as misplacing things. With how
He was also really afraid of going out.
You'd have to have a reason to leave, I imagine.
He's missing.
No, Lauren was missing.
Wait,
Chris was kept at home because
oh
his
yeah,
dad didn't want to.
brain fart. That was...
He wasn't really an adventurous kid, so I mean, I don't think he would have come out this way.
I mean, the kids have shown a lack of fear of the supernatural before.
Chris seemed pretty afraid of it.
Well, I mean, the gargoyles they considered, like, hidden friends.
Speaking
Lauren did. I don't know.
Speaking of supernaturals, and he kind of points to the ceiling like he's upstairs.
We can ask Omega about it.
Yeah.
Good.
Where are the stairs?
Didn't we figure out a system to talk to him?
Yeah, I have it.
Okay.
Theo holds up his little board that has all the letters on it.
Nice.
Nat and I were thinking maybe if we get a chance, we could refine it more. Even something close to like a typewriter that would be a little easier for him to get, like
a typewriter that would flag up the little letters?
Yeah, or even just like a straight up typewriter, something that would print it onto paper.
Well, it might be difficult
letters.
If that would, we'd have to worry about ink replacements and stuff that way.
Well, something to think about. And then he points at Nat and Danny and he's like, diamond brainstorm later.
We're doing that.
Ticking.
He's familiar with you, correct?
Yeah.
Asha looks at generally everyone that isn't her and Danny.
Last time, Theo, Lemons, Nat, and I were the ones to speak with him, but we've all encountered him before.
Perhaps you should. Perhaps you should see you first.
Yeah. We can go up and tell him that there are a couple more people here who want to meet him.
Probably wouldn't be the best idea if I wouldn't.
Well, we can ease him into it maybe.
I'm a child person. I can make it work. Danny says. Then she scratches her nose. So who goes?
Theo go.
Henderson go.
Neum.
Lemon go?
So the original 4 go.
Alright.
Tomo hangs out.
Well, you're all spoopy now, Lemons.
Yeah, should Lemon go?
Am I
Are you
spoopy
too
in
spoop-
here?
That doesn't appear to be.
Skeleton Man.
Skeleton Man.
Skeleton Man!
He'll go, and if it seems like his presence is causing an issue, he'll back off.
Okay.
We have to go outside to get to the stairs, right?
Yeah.
Right.
You guys head up. The stairs are kind of slippery, and if I remember, was it stairs or a ladder? I'm pretty sure it was a ladder.
I know that there's like a second level, but you have to get through the outside, and in this level, there's like no easy way to get up.
Yeah.
From this like floor here. It was
How
like a big,
tall?
but Omega was just scurrying around. And...
He's so tall.
Good observation. So you guys head out to the front. All I'll need is a quick athletics dex to make sure you get up all right with the snow and the ice and all that.
New.
All right, Henderson, you're up, no problem. Natalie and Theo, you are having a little bit of trouble. Lemons, you are climbing and you slip. You do not take damage, but you do slip.
I regain.
Does Lemons do the cat thing where he's like, no one saw that?
Yeah, totally. Just stands up, straightens himself out, continues onward like nothing ever happened.
Go ahead and try again.
Okay.
You're up this time.
If he fell, he would just stay there and just go on without me.
You guys make it up. I didn't have time to put as much yarn as I wanted.
We will provide.
All you had time for was the creepy red yarn in the darkness.
Yep.
What does it mean?
What does it mean, He-Man?
The pizza, He-Man! You guys arrive and go ahead and roll a...
We're gonna go with a presence expression.
That's -1 for me.
Oh no.
That's a luck die.
Sparkle or no sparkle?
That's fine. I got you covered.
Don't sparkle.
Oh no!
Am I including my striking looks or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Though to be fair, I think since this is a luck die because of socially small, it's not that he's scary, he just disappears.
Henderson. No, what happened? Henderson, you're the first one up. And you step inside, and you step on a rotten board.
Oh.
And you fall right through the floor, and no one notices.
Oh no!
Including the people downstairs don't notice.
No one notices. I'm gonna need you to take...
Oh god.
Take 1 bashing, please, as you fall on a pile of trinkets downstairs.
No, he fell into his little den.
There's a hole where Henderson once was, and everyone steps over it.
Oh my god! How did we not see it?
Because he just socially smalled out of existence.
You know what the
How
best
did we
part
not
about
hear
that?
Henderson collapsing the floor?
Because it was very rotted, so it was evidently a very quiet thing, and at the same time you heard the crunch of lemons failing to climb a ladder. And everyone was so distracted by lemons that Henderson just faded into obscurity.
I think the best part about that is, like, even the people downstairs didn't fucking notice either.
No, he comes.
He's in a different room because he's in the trinket room.
Yeah, but that's open to the main room.
So,
Henderson, for the rest of this session, you are +2 to all stealth checks.
Yay!
Oh my god.
my god.
Does that stack with my +1 from socially small?
Absolutely.
Yoo! Can Henderson just quietly straighten himself up and go back around and go
Go ahead.
up?
Go ahead, but roll a resolve composure first.
Alright.
This is embarrassing. You're fine, Henderson. It's fine. It's fine.
Alright, climbing back up.
Well, you gotta loop around first, meaning you have to exit into the main room where everyone is standing.
Just stealth like no one sees.
Dude, roll stealth.
No, I'm not intentionally stealthing.
All right, Henderson, you step out. Aisha looks at you and she's like, "When did you get down here?"
I just fell. Did you not hear me?
No. Are you all right?
I'm a little. I just a few bruises.
Well, good that you're not hurt.
I thought she was just gonna say,
good. She's just like, for some reason, I can't bring myself to focus or care about you.
This one doesn't really interest me as much as River.
Oh, are you hurt? No, just a few bruises. Oh, good.
Yeah,
that's what I thought she was gonna say.
We can. I don't want to leave it at that. That's so mean.
That's fine.
Anderson, it will take you a round or so to get back because pride damage.
Okay.
Everyone else, you're up.
Hey.
The first ever crit fail in rural, ladies and gentlemen, and it wasn't even that devastating.
It was
I thought
fucking
Sal
hilarious,
failed.
though.
Yeah, Lemon's crit failed in his tutorial.
Oh wait, no, Tomo crit failed. He put a bedbug in his neck.
Yeah.
There have been other. All of our crit fails are like stupid.
Yeah.
Well, it's because we're decent at all the like important stuff.
Yeah, we are.
I believe my crit
It's
fail was
being-
making an intern piss himself.
Yeah.
You sure did.
It's being like functional outside of our supernatural sleuthing that we suck at.
Oh yeah, I forgot Lemons
Suck
laughed at
normal
dying
people.
children with a crit fail.
It just goes to
He
show
laughed
that,
at a deceased child's drawing,
Drawings.
And it was
Like,
and it-
like, wow, this kid sucks.
Yep, and he had to leave the room before he made an idiot of himself.
Jesus. All right. So everyone else who's up there. So Theo, Lemons, and Nat. You guys see Omega, and he is in the corner. He seems to be hiding away. He's a little nervous, but he has a large blue scarf on.
Oh,
Baby.
Hey.
Can I hand my basket to Theo?
Oh, sure. Theo accept.
There you go. I think I'll stand back.
Oh, so that the blue hanging here this whole time was Omega.
Oh, I see him now.
Aw.
Oh. If you would just like tilt your monitor a little, you can see him. Oh.
So, what? A plus Lemons. What do y'all do?
You know, probably announce ourselves, I suppose. Like, hi, Omega. Like, hi, Omega. we came to visit. Sorry, it's been such a long time. We said we would be here. 4.
Omega tentatively steps forward, but then stops, and you see Omega look down towards the main room.
He
Oh.
noticed Sinfall.
Or he noticed the other people down there.
Oh, it's
We-
not just us here.
There were some other people who wanted to meet you. They're friends of ours.
Omega, go ahead and roll an empathy.
There's minuses because clock face, not real face, right?
Yep. -2.
And, ooh,
Sorry. Think you got ink.
No, it's okay.
fine.
All right. How many are your successes?
3 for Theo, 2 for Nat.
All right.
What was the roll?
It's empathy.
I'm gonna do that too.
-2.
All right.
Oh, it's -2.
I know.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, I didn't get that.
Theo, you're able to tell that Omega seems very nervous about this. He does not seem excited about the idea of interacting with new people. Natalie also noticed this. You also are able to empathy him looking in a direction, and you're confused what he's looking at, and you follow his gaze, and there's a hole in the floor. You're not sure what that is.
When did that happen? Nat will like peek in down.
You see a bunch of clocks.
She looks at Omega. Has somebody fallen through here?
Omega looks at you with an unwavering clock face.
You can nod for yes or you like shake head for no. I just confused. It's such a
Lemon's
hole.
full perception.
Lemons, your perception's -2.
You robbed me of my crit.
You don't see Henderson.
No, did none of us notice that he came upstairs first and he's not here?
No one notices.
No.
Oh god, we're idiots.
No, his socially small has kicked in more than ever. He's with the Void
It's
Tenders
more
now.
like you never
Oh.
noticed he went up first in the first place.
Omega's just watching Henderson move around. Or even better
Omega's-
yet, he didn't see him either.
You can't tell if Omega's noticing the hole or the fact that Henderson's not in there.
Kind of nervous. There's clock, baby.
And so, Omega looks at you guys a little nervously, but and even though it's a clock face, you can tell it's nervous in the body language. And they don't move from the little corner they are in. Oh, this gets a lot more happier than I expected. I'll allow it. No, too happy. Perish.
How dare it?
It's a really cute song, though.
It is super cute. It's dead now.
Oh.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
Did you just summarize rural, Brianna?
That's exactly
It's
what's been
really
happening
cute.
to us. It's really cute. Too bad it's dead now.
Don't do this to me. Don't call me out like this. I have to find a song now because that song, though cute, was not what I was looking for. Yeah, this'll do. Alright. Alright. But Omega does not move from where Omega is currently staying. And Henderson, you are able to return up to the top. Whether people realize you are there or not, you do not know.
Well, he's kind of embarrassed, so he's staying quiet.
Quiet. Quiet.
Creeping to the floor. Quiet. Quiet.
Oh my god.
Go ahead, not Lemons, Natalie and Theo, if you want to work together, you can try and convince Omega to be okay with visiting new people.
Yeah.
So you may roll a manipulation persuasion. Anyone that wants to help with that may. Henderson, you cannot.
You can't convince someone who doesn't know you're there.
Can't convince someone that doesn't exist.
Yeah. Could this be classed as a sensible suggestion?
No.
Okay. That's fine.
How good are you at this roll, Matt?
I have 7d10, like
Okay.
because of Sparkle, although I'm not sure if this applies.
You can sparkle, it's fine.
I will assist. My persuasion is good, but my manipulation is horrible.
Hey.
Theo is too honest to have
Thank you,
manipulation.
Theo. Ah!
No!
You attempt to convince Omega, and Omega goes further into the shadows.
Oh,
No.
Oh, sweetie,
I was honestly hoping that was the Homer disappearing into the bush gift.
I thought that was gonna be that too.
Yeah.
He makes the little clock whirring noise he tends to. That's his way of speaking. And those downstairs can hear it too.
Okay, we don't have to talk to them right now, but here, we brought you some stuff. It's really cool to see what you've done with all the yarn. They will put out in basket.
Omega watches you. Omega does not blink. Omega has a clock face. What is the gift you guys brought?
Yarn.
Yarn.
Mostly,
Oh, you guys just have
yarn.
Though actually, if you allow me to retroactively have bought a gift.
slaps out a hand. You guys have been in the hedge.
We've been out of the hedge for. Well, it was more like Henderson would have bought it during the day before the mission because he knew they were going to go visit Omega. It's fine if you say no.
No.
What
No?
that?
Okay. Never mind.
You've been spending time with your son.
Does it have another little knitting book, Lemons?
I mean, he's been when he picked up knitting, I'm sure, like, he learned it from stuff, so yeah, he's probably got, whatever book he was using to learn. Pretty much this time around, Omega's getting hand-me-downs, but I don't think he'll mind.
Alright, you guys place down. You may go ahead and roll your persuasion manipulation plus 1 for gifts.
Henderson has to give his gift if he said he can give that.
But what is it? What is it, Inky?
Okay, Henderson.
Oh, I forgot you guys had Rocky.
We did bring the doggo. Do we get doggo points?
Doggo is downstairs currently. Doggo is sniffing all the yarn.
Oh, can not make the case of can that like add to like the pre-existing thing of like one of the people that we wants to meet you isn't a person. One of the things that wants to meet you is a dog. Repersuade.
Right. You may add +2 to your roll. Because you just used the dog excuse.
Yeah.
+1 for me, Nat. There you go.
What's the roll again?
What was the manipulation persuasion. Henderson, what was the gift?
+2 for me.
Henderson brings out a Game Boy that looks like it hasn't been used in a while and some extra batteries.
Aww. Henderson, please roll presents to exist.
Straight presents?
Let me see what to pair it with.
Present socialized?
I'll allow a present socialized to exist.
Just fails. Omega just looks and sees a floating Game Boy.
Henderson, you're
He
speaking
has to
up.
literally walk in front of everyone to put it down.
I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, he was gonna ask Omega a question, like actually speak.
Well, then you add the Game Boy while speaking, and evidently no one has noticed the Game Boy is there yet. You may speak.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Henderson says, if you don't know how to use this, I can show you. It used to be my son's. He really liked it. There's some extra batteries.
Does he know what a battery is?
I can show you how to put those in.
You may add +1 to the roll.
Hey.
Hold on.
Ah!
Hold on.
Right.
That's
Go ahead,
an
roll it.
additional fucking.
Oh my god, Nat.
No. Well, it's still a crit, so it's fine.
We'll also add 3 to 10 because Henderson.
Oh,
That was that. I thought that was a
his
plus.
roll to exist.
Yeah,
Oh.
that was a +1 to exist.
Oh, I'll allow that. You may exist.
Okay.
oh shit, Henderson.
That's honestly like a perfect Brie quote. Is just, I'll allow it. You can exist.
Night.
Good night, Kareem.
This gift was supposed to be sad.
Wait, how did you get back there?
What?
He went outside and came back up.
No, that's Theo asking in character, how did Henderson get back there? Because he was in front of us.
Don't worry about it.
Omega tentatively approaches. And he looks down at the Game Boy and the batteries. And he looks down at the supplies. And he sticks a little clock hand into the supplies. And he picks it up.
Hey.
And he's holding it in between his two clock point hands. He's got the embedded so it doesn't fall. And then he looks down at the Game Boy and the batteries. and he can't exactly like kneel because of how his balance works. But he looks down at it in what appears to be complete curiosity. And he gently pokes it with... He puts the yarn down, and he pokes it.
Maybe you should have put those in before you gave it to him.
No, those are extra batteries for when it runs out.
Oh, I missed that.
Omega, flick the little button on the side, the right side.
Omega looks at it. Omega looks at you. Omega looks at it. Omega attempts to turn it on.
Mega's gonna have to take a 1 in computers.
Omega has no idea what this thing is.
If he continues to struggle, Nat will like tentatively like edge on over.
You edge on over. Henderson, you are also there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want us to show you how it works?
I need to roll something quick. He looks at you and he looks down and nods.
So you turn it on. This is a game. It's like a board game, but all in this little box. And he'll very carefully show, like with his nail, how to pull down the on button. You know, like one would if you only had one finger.
Mm-hmm.
And then it lights up, does a little doo-doo-doo.
Omega withdrawals.
Oh no.
Cheering Nintendo Shop music plays. Henderson holds it out so Omega can get a good look at just like the opening plain screen.
It's like a really complicated music box, but you can see pictures on it too.
Omega's looking at it. He's keeping distance from this strange object, but he's looking at it.
And Henderson says, and then if you press this square, the game will start. Press it carefully, though. You don't want to hurt the screen. And he presses. It has Pokemon loaded into it.
Holy shit!
So with a little like, Pokemon music plays with the little, how they have the little opening animations, and he's just holding it out so Omega can watch.
Omega's watching. Everyone downstairs, roll a perception.
Just gonna get the
Hear
fucking...
the little jingle.
Yeah.
The Pokemon jingle.
Dun, 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 dun.
Tomo, I don't think you know what Pokemon is.
No.
But you hear a little jingle from upstairs. Danny immediately looks up, and it looks like she's just honed in on a missile.
I'm holding Danny and just be like, you.
And the buttons are labeled. You press these ones, and you can move around with this square-shaped one by pressing the direction. It's like compass. And if you start a new game, you hit the A button on new game. You should it should tell you how to play the game. And then he'll set it down still on and back off.
Alright. Omega is still keeping distance from it, but he is looking at it.
The animation would play, and then it sits on the title screen for a while, and then the animation plays again. the opening title animation. It's actually probably Pokemon XY. That would be what Rowan had in it.
Oh no.
Oh.
I got like really confused because I'm like, wait, Rowan's like living in your house. Did you just take it from him? But I forgot that he was the dead one.
Good job, well done.
Quote Nick, I forgot he was the dead one.
Omega tentatively
I
approaches.
confused Rowan for Hawthorne. I'm sorry.
It's okay, they're both named after trees.
And he reaches out and pokes the screen lightly. But it doesn't hit any buttons, so nothing happens.
The button, the little A circle, the circle with the A on it, hit that one.
Omega looks at it. And
It's so tiny compared to his little hands.
Omega has no computers.
Oh, no.
I was gonna say, like, his clock nubs are probably so big that he just presses, like, 2 buttons at once.
Bloop.
Omega places 2 little clock hands on each side of it and gently picks it up and takes it and places it within one of the yarn balls that was given to him. There is now the slightly muffled sound of Pokemon coming out of one of the yarn balls. It is safe.
And when you're done with it, just hit that button on the side like I told you, and it'll turn off. It's like closing a book.
He does it.
He's learning.
It takes a couple tries, but he turns it off.
Omega's just gonna be like, after we leave, he's sitting there turning it off and on, like, I did it.
When he turns it on, it makes noise.
Next time we come in, we're just gonna hear, like...
Next time, we'll give him Wi-Fi and a computer.
Yeah. He just turns into a...
Introduce him to 4chan.
He turns into a...
No!
No, he's too pure.
Fucking the next time we see him, you just see him, like, tapping away at the computer, and you just see, like...
Hacked. Well, I mean, given how quickly he took it, he went into this, how heavily he went into this yarn, when we come back, he'll have caught all the Pokemon.
He steps out a little forward and peers over into the main room where the others are standing.
See, they have a
Aw.
dog. See, they have a dog.
Romulus looks up. Romulus wags tail.
Is he doing the little thing where he like shuffles forward, but he's not allowed to go, so he like shuffle forward
Yes.
and kind of like sits down, but like...
He's excited dog.
He's doing the dog tippy taps.
Yes.
Little dog dance.
I was just about to say the excitable dog dance.
I need, Lilsey, I need you to roll a 5d10 for Romulus persuasion to get pets.
My god.
Everyone around him must roll a resolve composure not to pet that dog.
Not to pet him.
No, that's not fair.
Like, you can voluntarily pet him if you want,
Lemon,
but if you
you're on
fail,
the
you have
floor
to.
above him.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if we could see him through the hole or not.
Lemon.
You
Lemons
can
does
see
not-
him.
Lemons does not throw himself off to pet the dog.
Extends arm.
You guys watch as Omega tentatively goes down to one of the sides and stands there. And then he reaches a long Omega Liggy down so that he's able to place it and steps down.
Oh.
So he is now on the main floor. Everyone who's down there sees him. Tomo, you see him.
Does he
So
seem,
funny.
like, spooked by the sight of him?
Let me roll. Would you like to roll your presence expression?
To not be spooky?
Mhm.
Yes. That's a fucking awful roll. I'm willpowering this. Fuck.
Oh no.
Yeah. This is why he's on the main floor.
1 second.
Hey, Danny or Aisha, could you help me?
Help me.
Tomo, you are naturally scary. You're covered in tattoos. And Omega stops when he sees you. He's scared. But then you just hear shuffling behind you. And you feel something getting put over your head. And you hear Danny behind you like, just go.
What is being put on my head?
I don't know, do you fight back?
Well, no, but I want to know what's on my
You
head.
have a pink sweater with stripes on it now. You may re-roll with a +2.
My God.
Just cover up your face.
The whole willpower roll with +2, or do you just want me to do without?
Without willpower.
What the fuck?
Tomo, you look so cuddly now.
How does that work?
No, it's fine.
You have this big, fluffy, actually super comfortable sweater, and it has little knitted roses on it and stripes.
Is it covering my face, or is it just
No,
like...
no, you are wearing it. You are covered in a giant sweater, and you're like your face is still popping out, but now you're a bright color and less intimidating. Because you just look kind of silly.
He'll realize that, like, oh right, a sweater's on me, and then he'll just be like, hey, we're not here to hurt you. We just want to talk to you.
Omega approaches. Omega goes towards Romulus. Romulus sits there and wags his tail, silently making everyone want to pet him.
Tomo, pet doggo.
Tomo, you pet Doggo, and since you are so friendly looking, Omega doesn't mind going near you to also pet Doggo.
Hey.
Tomo is now the closest anyone has gotten to Omega currently.
I'm
They are
pretty
both-
sure Sal touched Omega by punching him in the face.
I said
so.
currently, that's different.
I guess we
I
should.
think the rest
go
of us will
downstairs.
head down then.
You guys head down, and you are able to make it to the main floor, in which Tomo and Omega are now bonding over petting a dog. I can't draw this because it doesn't accept my tablet, but I want to try and draw a little Omega hunched over petting Romulus, so let's see how this goes.
Whole fucking situation is killing me right now. I love it.
It's so good.
I can't draw. And then Romulus is just like...
Walk.
It's a dog.
Yes.
Alright, you guys arrive on the, Thank you, whoever's doing this. You guys arrive on the, first floor. And Omega is now near everyone. Natalie, you want to use your common sense before heading down?
Ominous.
What?
Do you?
Why are you asking me this?
I'm just asking because you got it, man.
Listen, if there's one thing I've learned from being a GM, you don't just ask.
I don't want to use it.
Yes.
Okay, you guys are heading down. You realize you almost forgot the language thing up here.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
There
I
you
thought, like,
go.
it just kind of went without saying that we took it with us.
I have it in my inventory.
Or do you? I thought you
Yeah.
left it here.
No,
Yeah.
Theo has it.
Oh, well then take your common sense back. Psh.
Thank you.
I thought it was here and on the upper floor, and you guys were leaving without. I was like, guys, you're gonna have to go back up.
Thank you. Takes, reabsorbs into essence.
You're free to use it whatever you want.
Yep.
All right, you all arrive. You have now made the Omega comfortable enough to be in human presence via the amazing work of Therapy Dog and Therapy Tomo.
Nice.
the one person who really shouldn't be the therapy person. He should be the one going to therapy. He should be the one needing the dog.
How are the other two reacting to this? The other three? No, River's not here.
Reacting to Omega?
Yeah.
Yeah, being like there.
Danny's got a huge smile on her face. She seems to be having a great time. Aisha is observing. Though she seems to be... Oh, the sweater! She seems to be very, very subtly amused with the situation.
So, introductions. Everybody who hasn't met him yet, all two of you. Omega. This is Romulus. He's a very good boy, aren't you? Yes, you are.
Romulus exposed his tummy.
Romulus, please.
I didn't think you said that. I thought you were just gonna say Romulus explodes. I'm like,
No! Overload. Puppy overload.
Yeah, he explodes into
Dick
thousands.
pops out.
I got really concerned. I'm like, Bree, what are you doing?
He explodes into millions of smaller Romuluses.
Oh.
This is Tomo. He's a big softie. That over there is Aisha Hellings, and this is Danny Lovely, and they wanted to meet you. Yay!
The little fucking stick Tomo.
Cute. It's so cute. The sweater with the where it almost takes away form. That's exactly what I was thinking. It's perfect. All right. Aisha. Huh? Hello?
Who died this day? Oh, it was Zinky.
Oh,
He disappeared.
she will be back.
She will return.
Oh.
Yes.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah.
Aisha.
Aisha looks at you, Natalie, and go ahead and roll empathy. +2.
Okay. Sweat.
She's giving you the look that is the okay whenever you are ready, being to continue with the plan.
Okay. Oh, Theo, can you bring over the thing?
Oh, yeah, I got it. He'll pull it out of his bag. His little board.
All right, you have spawned thing.
Our communication board is spawned. We wanted to ask you something. About before you got here.
Omega looks up.
We'll set board down so Omega can have it.
Omega keeps one hand on dog.
That's fine. Do you remember much about the cold place that you had to come through before?
He pokes him out. I don't know if you can see the chat, right?
Yes, he flips yes onto the board.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I forgot there was a yes and a no panel as well.
Yeah.
They dropped Colin. No one noticed.
Hello.
We noticed.
No.
We know it.
We did. We heard you disappear.
What
Theo
would you ask? What is
Theo
yes?
sat down with Omega and he said, we wanted to ask you a couple questions. Do you remember much about the cold place that you came through before to get here? And Omega said yes.
Okay.
Do you think you could find it again?
Omega hesitates.
Okay. Good. Could you tell us the way to the cold place? Oh, it's more of a you have to kind of know the way and then get there yourself, sort of thing.
Fine.
Oh, I see.
We're trying to find it because there's someone we're looking for there.
Some of the townsfolk might be there too.
Your dad's okay. He sends his love.
There's his dad from before, and then there's adopted dad.
Wait, which dad? She won't have said that. She'll have asked which dad. No, I know, but
What do you mean by adopted dad? Out of character.
Anyway.
Oh, well, because like he'll have had an actual dad, and then his adopted dad is Samuel.
Yeah.
Do you mean?
Because what happened with Omega was he lost his birth parents. He ended up in the hedge. He made with the Fae, and then he ended up in Carlsville and was taken in by Vane and Samuel.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought he was Vane and Samuel's.
No.
They found him in the woods.
He and what's her face?
Infinity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very tired. Are adopted both.
Yeah.
No, okay.
And then he turned into Omega when supposedly Vane died, we assume? Like she left him.
We aren't 100% on that.
Yeah. He was trapped alone for a long time and
Yeah.
transformed then.
Yeah.
Mm.
Do you mean Mr. Brittle? Or... Oh.
That's where he got lost, wasn't it?
We might find him, but we don't know. But there are others who've gone missing there. And we need to find them. But we don't know where the cold place is. So we have to ask, could you take us there? If you
Roll.
want.
Go go ahead and roll a presence persuasion. Everyone can go ahead and roll that in addition.
I'm willpower on this.
Whoever's Nat, don't go right away. Let everyone else go. You're the spokesperson.
Mm-hmm.
What's the roll?
Presence persuasion, Tomo, you are +3.
Yeah, Nan, sparkles.
Your beautiful sweater.
Everyone else,
I'm beautiful.
everyone, make sure to add +1 for dog.
Oh,
Henderson's not contributing.
Aw.
I hate to ask one more time, but it keeps fading through my brain.
Presence persuasion.
Okay, fuck.
And you are
yeah.
+4 total
+3.
for sweater and dog.
+4 total. You're a big and fluffy, Tomo.
I want to.
You're almost like another dog.
Omega starts petting me. No, wrong object.
No.
Okay.
Oh, wow. One
You
second,
got
don't
it.
roll yet.
Right, so that's 9 with dog and
+4 from NPCs as well.
Okay, so that's plus 13 in total, plus the willpower. That's
Jesus Christ.
plus 16.
Fuck.
Is this a sensible suggestion?
No.
This goes against everything Omega wants to do.
Yes. Right, okay. If this doesn't work, then I'll know that roll 20 is fucking shitting the bed tonight.
Double crit.
Roll20 did that just to prove you wrong.
Yeah, it's just like, no, I ain't
That
shit
was
the
that
bed.
was my plan. That was my plan.
Good job.
The psychology on it.
Omega looks around. And he seems to be looking at everyone in the room, and then he looks at the dog. And he looks at Tomo. And he looks at all the yarn around and this little home that he has. And he places a little hand on Tomo and pets Tomo.
He's just gonna look at Omega and be like, hey, wrong thing to be petting, buddy.
Don't spook
He doesn't.
him.
He's not. He's just gonna be like, hey.
Maybe your hair's soft.
Is he petting just like
He's petting the sweater.
The sweater's soft. There you go.
Thank you. You don't have to do it now or even necessarily today. But there will be a time where we will be coming back, and we'll be coming with people, and it'll be then. So, I mean, if you want, you can like use time to get ready or do whatever it is you need to do. No, they're people looking for the missing people. People like us.
You want to know who's gone?
Oh,
Jessica Mahler. Henderson looks at notes. Care Barker. Lauren Tote. Kiwi.
DC.
Yeah, Cece. And Gloria Webler. Chris.
you know Chris?
Has he come here before? Oh.
Has he been giving you the yarn? Did he give you this? Henderson will show the keychain. I don't know if he's the one who has it, but well, here you can have it back if you like.
I love the aggressive yes tapping. Yes, 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 yes.
Oh.
Oh,
Is Chris missing?
no, not as far as we know.
Is
His
he
father was keeping him inside, so he
Right.
can't. Oh,
We saw
his
Chris about a month ago before we left.
well, Henderson would have been seeing him at school when he dropped Hawthorne off, if he hadn't disappeared.
You're looking for him?
No, Chris found Omega looking for his friends, the other missing kids. No?
No, he's still looking for them.
Chris is trying to find his friends.
Yeah. Is he doing it
Yes.
alone?
What'd you say?
Is he doing it alone?
No, because Omega's helping. I
Who's
assume.
helping him? Oh. That's wonderful.
And?
Oh.
Oh. Wes knows.
Has his dad met you before? Oh,
Just his dad is looking.
yeah. Well, maybe we'll see them. And we can help each other.
We won't.
Okay. That's alright.
We'll make sure he stays away from cold place and he stays safe.
Yeah. Do that.
That Omega stands up again.
Here, Henderson will take some of this yarn that's on the ground,
Mhm.
and really quick, he'll thread the keychain through it and tie it so it makes a little necklace. He's like, so you don't lose this again. I don't know if it's yours or he just dropped it, but you'll have it safe for next time he comes.
Aww. You give +1 necklace to Omega. Omega now has necklace.
And a scarf.
Yep. He puts his 2 little clock hands on the keychain.
Oh.
And he makes the normal little oh, thank you for adding the scarf. He makes the same clock rowing noise that he does, and it's you can't tell usually if that means that he's pleased or not. I don't mean to be a damper on things, but we're not sure what time it is.
No, we're not. We're not going to find out until we leave here.
Mm-hmm.
Looks at light coming through.
There is light. It's not nighttime.
Okay.
Well, as far as we know.
Well, we've been able to see the light getting darker before, like when the sun was setting and stuff.
Yeah, but that's been usually when, like, he's been near, but not when we've actually met him.
We'll see. Shenanigans.
Shenanigans. Do 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 do.
Is there anything else anyone else does?
We'll try to come back again soon, and in the meantime, we're gonna figure out what to do.
Yeah.
Mega nods. He goes over and he goes into his little room with the clocks, and you see him clamber over the clocks to a little corner, and he comes back and he has several little art things made out of yarn.
Oh.
They're just kind of dangling from his hands. And there's a couple scarves. There's one very shoddily made glove.
Oh, that's for Tomo.
I was just gonna say.
And other little articles of clothing that can be worn.
Oh, did you make those for us?
Nods.
Thank you.
That's nice.
That's real nice of you, kiddo.
You all gain it. You can disperse them as you want.
What? Give us a list.
I'm working on it.
Single glove.
One hat. Oh. Three socks.
God.
Oh,
What
there's
a good
7.
boy.
How many people are here right now?
7.
All dibs on the long scarf.
You
Oh,
get the
what?
glove. You're the
That
only
means
one
it's
that
all
has all
yarn
your hands filled by
itself.
gloves.
He knitted a ball of yarn out of another ball of yarn.
Lemons will call dibs on that. That is art.
Lemons, you have one intricately knitted ball of yarn knitted into a ball of yarn. It's pretty well made.
Putting in my inventory to go in my room.
Everyone may, Matt, you have the hat.
Yeah.
It is made of 2 colors. It is both orange and pink.
Yeah.
Theo's gonna put the medium scarf on Romulus.
Romulus now has a medium scarf.
What colors does Romulus get?
Romulus gets, let's see, ROYGBIV, so that's 7 / roll 1d. And we're gonna do 2d7. So ROYGB, blue and yellow.
Oh, he's a Ravenclaw doggo. Or wait, they're blue and are they blue and silver or blue and yellow?
I don't know.
He's a Harry Potter. Ravenclaw.
Yellow is Hufflepuff.
Yellow was Hufflepuff.
Yeah. So blue and yellow would be Ravenpuff.
He's a Ravenpuff.
Alright, make sure to mark down who's getting these guys. It's important.
Did you actually
We have
want
to
me
add a doggo inventory slot now.
Did you actually want me to take the fucking glove? Because I'll
You can
take
have the scarf.
Just give like the 3 socks and 1 glove to Romulus.
So we can wear all. We're just gonna
Something
decorate
really
the
funny.
dog.
There's something really funny about a fucking dog wearing 3 socks and a single fucking glove. Amazing.
Is that what happens? Did we just dig out the dog?
I'm
Does
all
Romulus let us put stuff on his paws? Is he that chill?
he is a trained doggo. So yes.
Oh, some dogs freak out. He's just cool with it.
He is the best pupper.
So who gets the scarves?
There's one really long scarf.
I
Also,
just-
Tomo,
I just
you
threw
also
that-
already
Tomo's saying
automatically have something in
You
your
have the
inventory for
sweater.
the record.
Dave got the sweater.
Oh, right.
The sweater is so poofy and large it resists one bashing.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
I love it.
I mean, I just threw the long scarf from my inventory since nobody objected to me taking
I'll take it. Theo, the shortest one, can have the longest scarf.
If you want it, you can have it.
I want an Omega present.
Okay, you can have the long scarf. I got a sweater.
That resists one fucking bashing, because why not? It's made with love.
Yeah.
Oh.
And clock nubs.
Fucking amazing.
The old bundle up in long scarf.
When Omega sees that Henderson doesn't have anything, he goes back
Oh.
No.
and he looks through stuff.
Oh.
And he comes back and he does not have any knitted things, but he has carried on both of his little nubs. He's holding a little intricate clock, and it is ticking.
Oh. Henderson will take it.
You have one clock that'd be perfect for a mantle.
Nice.
Oh, you can bring it home.
No.
Is it ticking in accordance with Omega, or is it freaking out?
No, it's ticking in accordance with Omega.
Also, I don't think analog clocks freak out. Our cell phones freak out because they're trying to find the satellites that are telling them what time it is. So they glitch out, but I think clocks just get wrong. Or they keep pace? I forget. Free.
Hi.
How do
I
they
believe
work?
clocks remain the same, analog clocks. Since
Right,
they're
they
safer
lose
and
time.
effective.
That's why we
Yeah.
set them around town to check how much time distortion they had.
And there's the little clock you got.
They
Okay.
distort in accordance to his
Oh,
previous.
it's got little paintings.
Little painting. Oh.
Little
so
Japanese
pretty.
paintings.
That's so cute.
Though I kind of want to imagine it's more like Swedish, like folk art.
You can do that.
Okay. Seems like something Omega might have like owned.
He has a
Been
large
around
collection of clocks. Not all of them
True.
tick.
Did you fix that one up?
He lifts a little foot nub.
Thank you.
He nods. And reaches out a little hand and pets Tomo's sweater again.
He doesn't object this time. He just accepts it.
Tomo gets pets and dog gets pets.
A good day.
A good day.
And the world is happier for it.
This was when Sal was a big monster racist.
Yep.
And is there anything else anyone wanted to do, or are we hand waving y'all head out?
Probably say our goodbyes since we gotta go plan.
Mm-hmm.
What? One more thing before we do go. We might have asked you this before, and I don't know if you said or not, but the deal you made with the man you saw, the man who helped you out of the cold place. Can you tell us about the deal? Like, are you allowed? Okay. I take it It was you give him something in return for him guiding you out, yeah? Oh. Oh, I see. Sorry. I was just wondering. Oh.
Maybe that'll be something we figure out.
Yeah.
We go
Maybe.
back.
Maybe it was his memories.
Well, regardless, thank you again for agreeing to help. We'll be back soon.
Omega nods. He looks at everyone one last time before slowly going up towards where he had stepped on the first time and stepping back up pretty effortlessly.
Oh.
And you guys are able to head out. When you get home, you had left at 7 a.m. When you get home, it is nearing 3:30 p.m.
Well, it's not nearly as bad as it could have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of our daylight, though.
Yeah. Still, this was why we did it, so...
Mm-hmm.
And you have success.
We do. Indeed.
Slowly get you guys back to the thing. I have to go one stage at a time. Ah, that's upstairs.
Okay.
There you go.
While they're away, could I have tried to make a after power nap? Tried to make gargoyle blood perfume.
Oh my god.
Absolutely. You may
What
go
the
ahead
fuck, River?
and roll a wits. I would allow a wits craft, a wits science.
That's a wit science.
All
Can
right.
I do
go.
biology bonus?
Sure. I shouldn't allow it, but fine.
Yeah. A willpower, 'cause we must be good. There we go.
You guys return back and you find that there's the kitchen has been converted into a small lab.
No!
Shit.
Damn it, River.
And
That's
there's
my space. Get out of there.
You don't know where she got the beakers from, but she has them. And while you were gone, River managed to distill the gargoyle blood into a fine perfume.
You hear Tomo under his breath, just like, we leave you for a few hours. And we're good hands."
Jason will also have been here while you're doing this. We can do a Jason River RP sometime.
Yes. More people need to talk to Jason. Do it.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
My
he gets
computer
to hurt
just
at her.
crashed.
You need a replacement dog.
No, no.
Oh!
You excuse you. Also,
Boy.
oh, okay, I'll allow it. You are able to finally deal with all that stagnant gargoyle blood you've had in the fucking bag, and I will go ahead and roll a. We're gonna do a 5d10. Go ahead and roll that, please.
Can someone also roll 6d10 for Henderson?
Oh no, you're not.
Or
That's the.
something.
I
You
can
got two.
Because my computer just crashed. Roll it. I right
Oh,
the 6d10
no.
button.
actually. Sorry, let me try this again, River. You are getting more than one vial out of that.
Okay.
There we go. You get 4 vials of gargoyle perfume.
Nice. How many
You got
uses
a
each?
2. for your,
Um, each perfume bottle, I would say 3 uses each.
Alright.
Potent enough to last, I'd say, a couple hours.
What Henderson get?
You got a 2.
Okay, thank you.
I'll write this down separately.
Hmm?
You roll a secret.
If you want to roll empathy or something.
Of course. Guess what? I got a 3, Henderson.
Squints.
Be doing empathy on Henderson.
This would be on the way back from Omega, so yes, if you want to.
Fuck it, let's do.
Oh my god, Tomo.
Holy shit.
Holy shit, Tomo.
Tomo is in his security sweater, nothing can take him down.
Security sweater.
Are we waiting until Andrea gets back, or?
No, Lemons can't. Come on, Lemons can't empathy. Go ahead.
Yeah, true.
So Nat got a 2, Theo got a 3, Tomo got a 4 for those empathy rolls, Henderson.
So Nat and Henderson reroll.
I'll get the 60-10 for you.
Oh. Do you want to do it, Bree?
Oh.
You guys both got 0.
You son of a bitch.
Reroll again.
Reroll?
I'll get the 60-10 this time, Angie.
All right, you go.
Wait, do I gotta roll again?
No, you already beat her.
You already beat him.
Reroll that.
Oh shit! What the fuck is that? No.
That beat you. So I think everyone beat Henderson.
Okay, congrats. You see that he is holding back tears on the way back from Omega.
Oh no.
Oh.
Congratulations, you get sadness.
Congratulations, you get to see the
It
sadness.
was not secret, it
natural
was
state.
just him trying not to cry.
Oh no.
Hey Henderson, guess what you get?
No.
A reassuring hand on the shoulder.
Hey Henderson, guess what you get from Nat? An anti-sad.
We've also got a small Theo-shaped bundle who's endeavoring to walk next to you because you have long legs and he is short.
When you guys speed up, Romulus trots after.
Okay, listen, if you're stepping anywhere beyond here, make sure you have your footwear on, okay?
Okay. Sorry.
No, you're good.
That's cool.
Don't forget your footwear.
I just fucking took my shoes off since I've been sitting in here.
Beyond this threshold.
Alright. Yeah, you guys did it. You gain the fruit of human kindness.
I get a roll to resist.
What? What?
Being comforted?
So let me get this straight. Upon being presented with the fruit of human kindness, you want to roll to resist it.
She wants to slap it out of the hand.
Throws it on the
now
ground.
Know what
Let
we
Henderson
now
warn.
know Henderson's true secret. He is fucking allergic to kindness.
He wants to be sad.
Yeah, he.
Would you like to
Natural
resist the
state.
happiness?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
It's not even happiness, it's just comfort. It is two people who are just silently like, hey, it's okay, we're here.
It's okay. Yes.
Henderson's just like, no,
And just throws it on the ground.
Don't do it.
I'm just saying, Henderson has used willpower against being cheered up before.
That's true.
That's
Well,
good.
you all arrive back at the house, and I think that's where we're gonna leave session for now.
That will have probably asked quick question.
Okay.
Just kind of generally as getting back. Oh shit. We're forgetting something.
That being?
What the fuck are we going to tell Liz?
Oh,
She looks back and she says, I believe the truth would be the best option.
I read Henderson's mind.
So does that mean
Do we tell her
anything,
that
she would
we
be-
put her brother in a coma?
God.
Take it one step at a time. First
it's
things
more,
first.
more in terms of, does that mean we're recruiting her?
She has a choice to join or not.
My God,
Okay.
Arthur's gonna kill us.
Aisha, we'll tell them the whole. We'll tell her the whole the truth. Henderson, the whole truth. Aisha, now, let's not rush into things.
Not all of it at once.
Not all of it at once. Let's just one thing at a time. Let's not completely cave our world in.
At any rate, I mean, people are kind of sometimes susceptible to the idea of ghosts, so we can at least explain that.
Yeah.
I mean, start with that, see how she reacts.
Yeah, and we can maybe progress on to filling in some holes, like the reason we were gone for as long as we were.
If anything, Liz would be another trustworthy face to try and get people to listen to us.
That's a good point. She could, if she doesn't necessarily want to be part of this, she could at the very least, like, help us.
At the end of the day, she has a choice.
Absolutely.
That's the important part.
Absolutely agree. The question is, who talks to her?
I can speak with her.
Okay.
Unless you prefer someone else did. But as far as recruitment goes, and she says it, not like for sure, but it's better that there's someone who's capable of making that call should she want to join.
Yeah. That, and you'll kind of have more of a handle on, like, what to omit, I guess.
She nods. I will speak with Liz. First things first. Mr. Anderson, do you mind if I speak with her tonight? Did we lose Inky?
Inky?
Sorry, I was muted.
Hello.
Henderson. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I was muted. Sorry.
Okay.
Henderson goes, no, come over any time.
Thank you. I'll speak with her tonight, and then tomorrow we will figure out a plan of action.
Okay.
I believe everything's, for the most part, set up. It's just a point of being prepared.
Yeah. Well.
And I think we're gonna cut it there. And we will deal with the actual preparations for the journey next session.
The journey.
The journey.